What's up? What's up?
Yes.
Are you ready? You ready? You ready or what? What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Yes.
So it's been a crazy week. I don't know about you guys, man, but I've been on a roller coaster ride all week, man.
Why?
What's wrong?
Always leave it up to women to always want to get deep. The woman always want to know why. Why was it a roller coaster? Why can't it just be a roller coaster ride and that's it?
I asked too. But I'm trying. We just
We care, Tony.
We care. Oh, you care. You care.
Not now. We did care. I don't know to know now. You ain't got to tell me. I'm going outside.
So what's good? What's good in your neck of the woods, and what's good in the ATL?
Lady.
Well, as you were telling me, because I haven't been watching the news, I could have been drowning, and I wouldn't know why. We're about to have some torrential storms, huh?
Yeah, it's about to go down.
Whew.
Really?
Yeah, it got thunder.
You got to send some of that. You got to send some of that stuff this way. It's dry here, man. You don't
want no tornado threats and all that other stuff, man. We got
Birmingham. No, you can keep the tornado. You can keep the tornado.
Yeah, Birmingham got hit with a tornado. Apparently, it did some damage.
Really?
Yeah. So, we just got to get through the night, man. Just got to make it.
So how often you guys get to? We have hurricane. We have issues with hurricanes. Mm-hmm. I mean, how often you guys get tornadoes in your state?
Man, it varies, I guess. It's springtime, so God only knows, what may blow through here. So
tornadoes, hail. I never experienced a tornado, thank God.
Yeah.
But
neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jared, did you hear about the gunman they arrested? They found.
Oh my gosh! What's all this crazy killing? What the heck is going on?
No killing happened. They caught him. He went into the Publix in Atlantic Station. He went into the bathroom, and somebody noticed and said, "Well, this guy looks strange." And he was armed with like multiple guns.
The Publix in Atlantic Station?
Yes.
Oh my God! No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, somebody told me.
Well, I'm glad they caught him because Atlantic Station. I was down there Saturday, and it was kind of packed. That's not a good look. We already had the gunman who shot up the spas and the Colorado shooting. Man, I really hope that we can at some point.
But hold up, it ain't gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change. Nothing, right? I mean.
Well, it may not change.
America's a gunslinging country, man. I mean, we just love our guns. Man.
I don't disagree with that, but at least have sensible laws. If you got to drive a car, you got to have a license. If you got to get a boat, a motorcycle, fishing, you got to even have a license to go catch a fish, man.
It's so hard to get a driver's license. Well, it's not so hard, but I'm saying you got to go through some steps.
Yes, you got to bring in all this documentation. You can literally.
Now you see how crazy. Now how crazy does that sound? How crazy does that sound?
What?
You got to get the special license. You got to go through all this rigmarole to do all these other things. But it's so easy to get a gun. I mean, how do you explain that?
You can't, and that's what's so ludicrous about it. The mere fact that you can literally go to Walmart. You can buy eggs, bread, Hot Wheels.
Okay, I have a gun, by the way.
Oh, man.
I've never seen guns at Walmart.
They're over there by the sporting goods.
In Walmart?
Yeah, with the ammo. Yes.
Come on, Patrice. Come on. Patrice is pulling your leg. She's like, God, no. What?
Yes. Yes. I'm telling you, man.
It's like, honey, I'm going to the supermarket. What should I get, honey? Some eggs, some milk, bread, and don't forget to get that Smith & Wesson. Yeah. Don't forget that Smith & Wesson we're supposed to be picking up.
Just send it to me in a text, dear. Just send it to me in a text.
Seriously, I don't think. I mean, we've had tragic mass shooting, and for everyone, it just seems to get more bizarre and crazy than the last one. But it doesn't change anything.
So it comes to home yet. Listen, you want to make change happen? Let change start getting close to them Senate and them House chambers. Let it start hitting close to home. Nobody makes any moves until it happens at your doorstep. Even when they did the shooting that happened, remember it was the guy, he shot up the baseball field that had a bunch of Republicans at it.
Well, the Congress people, right? They got shot up, right?
I'm like, damn, not yet. It ain't time yet, huh? He came to y'all.
I don't know, because the gunslingers with the American flag beating people with the flag at the Capitol, and we haven't seen the right kind of change after that, and it could have been.
Yeah, it could have happened a long time ago.
We
need an Alexander Hamilton's America.
Exactly. Look at that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy committed suicide because he didn't want to shoot the other guy. Isn't that crazy?
He shot up in the air. We need an Alexander Hamilton's America. I don't know whose America we got.
That's a different kind of America. That's a different kind of America. I don't know, man.
Yep.
I don't know.
Wow,
but anyway, we got a good show as usual. We have a fun-filled packed show tonight. Tonight we have a music artist, which is he's coming out with his new EP. You know, he's going to drop. He already dropped, but it'll be his first appearance on the Muse, and so he's going by the name of Big E. But I got his real name. You know, he reminds me of remember when Prince used to have a different name, and it was Prince, the formerly known as something else. Mm-hmm. All these artists are changing the name. I don't know what's up with that. What's up with these former known whatever? Why can't you use your legal name? Why can't you use your legal name?
Hey,
yeah, sometimes it be some legal stuff attached to it. You never know what people did before they became successful. Man, you might want to detach from your last known alias.
I
mean, why would I want to call myself Snoop Doggy Dogg?
Hey, that's cool. Come on, get with it, Tony.
Yeah,
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Hey, your Grace starting to show up now, man. Come on.
Listen.
Okay, call me Snowflakes. Call me Snowflakes.
Nah, we're not calling you Snowflake. Now, I'll call you a lot of things, but I'm not calling you Snowflake.
Big E, though. I like his name. Big E.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Biggie.
Yeah.
You like Biggie?
Biggie.
All right. Well,
man.
Well, what we'll do is we'll bring in Biggie for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before we do, let's take a quick break. Okay. And we'll come back. We'll bring in our music guest, better known as Big E.
All right.
We'll be right back. All right, welcome, folks. Welcome back to the Muse and our live showcase. And we have a special music guest with us this evening, better known as Big E. Big E, welcome to the Muse. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Thanks for having me,
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit nervous, but
don't be nervous.
I probably.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Well, now, why are you nervous, man? Why are you nervous?
I mean, it's a live interview. It's just a different setting. That's all.
We family, man. We dysfunctional, but we family, man.
Yeah.
the guy up top on the right hand corner is the dysfunctional one, by the way.
Yes,
Just want-
very.
He's the real dysfunctional one. I just want you to know.
Oh my goodness.
He's bipolar too. I mean, he's bipolar. You know, got twin personality and stuff going on. I mean, he's so crazy.
I'm tripolar. I'm gonna try every pole. I'm tripolar. Okay. Bipolar ain't enough for me, man. I want it all.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. So welcome to the Muse, man. So how's it going? How are you doing?
I'm good. I mean, so far so good. It was a long day, but I'm here with you guys, so I'm happy. Just gonna make the best of it.
Yeah. So I guess somebody told you that you can sing, you can play. You know, what, your mama, your papa, somebody told you can sing and play, right? Other than your mom and papa, right? Other than your mom and papa, maybe your brothers and sisters, right? What made you decide to get into music, man? I mean, what made you decide to get into music?
Well, getting into music goes back quite a few years. I actually started developing a love for music at around the age of between 6 years old to 8 years old, and that was from elementary school. And actually, back in Dominica, I heard the Boy Scouts band, and I heard the trumpet and all the instruments and all of that stuff. So I was intrigued by how the trumpet sounded. It was like the most projecting instrument out there, and you could hear every note clearly. And that just allowed me to fall in love with wanting to know more about this instrument and potentially making it something that I would do. So from there, I just started my studies, I guess you could say, at an early age. And when I migrated to St. Croix, I furthered those skills that I have acquired from a young age to like junior high school, and went from there. So that's where I started developing that love for music. And my first instrument was not my voice, it was my trumpet. So coming to my voice, fast forwarding a little bit, I was told, I have a nice deep tone from like doing like orchestra work and practices in school, in especially high school, because we did that to help to develop our ears. You had to sing to develop your ears for our instruments. So from there, I started hearing people saying, "Hey man, you have a nice tone. It's more close to like a Gramps Morgan kind of thing." So I was like, "What? Okay, So
What? Gramps Morgan? What?
I mean,
are you serious?
I mean, I that's what I'm just telling you what they say.
Oh man,
So,
boy, you shouldn't hide. You shouldn't hide. You shouldn't hide,
I'm
Mike.
not. They said that. So I just went with it like, what? Okay, but still at that time, I didn't take it like something I wanted to do at the forefront. I used my trumpet and played around, and everybody loved what I was doing. Got accepted to applied for Berkeley in Boston. Got accepted to Berkeley in Boston. Did not get to go, but we did go over there for a 2 week period. So anyhow, that was a fun time. And
all right, so I want to do the psychologist thing for a second. I want to put you on the couch. I want to have you lay down and kind of probe why didn't you do the Berkeley thing? Because I mean, you're not going to pass that over. I mean, we're talking Berkeley. You passed the Berkeley, man. So what?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It wasn't something that I just chose to pass up.
Mhm.
I mean, I couldn't afford it. Berkeley is not a cheap school, and my parents at the time could not help me, to go forward with that. So it was, in a sense, a type of sacrifice that I was like, you know what? It is a good school. It is, at the time, I'm not sure now, but at the time it was the top music conservatory in the world.
Mhm.
That's right,
Right alongside to Juilliard and those other schools. So it wasn't something that I just chose to pass up. It was a big opportunity. I did get in on my first try, not myself alone, but 3 of us from St. Croix went up that year, and 2 of us got in on our first try. So it was a big opportunity, but I mean the funding, it's like it just wasn't there, and that kind of school, I mean, to be $250,000 in student loans and things was not something that we could have fathomed in our head, at that time. So it was like, gotta pass it up.
So Patrice and Dave, do you concur? You think you don't think he maybe should have gotten like Jamaicans have like a half a dozen jobs. You don't think he should have gone on to get a second, third, fourth job to pay Berkeley?
Man, I don't believe in all that debt for school. So I mean, Berkeley is Berkeley, the top of the food chain when it comes to music schools. But what did you do instead? I'm curious to know, because I mean, you can still get a solid music education somewhere else, right? So
well, I did not pursue music education. What I did is right out of high school, seeing that during high school I was playing music all over the place, and so some bands did call me in Dominica to play like live shows on big stages and to do recording sessions and to play for some international artists. So I actually moved back to Dominica for 2 years, I believe it was, just to do that, because I mean they were asking, and at that time I was like, wow, okay, straight out of high school I could play, I could do this, I could probably make this a professional career. So I went down there. I played for a few bands. I recorded with a few guys, with a few bands too. I could give you one of the stages that I played on. It's the World Creole Music Festival, and also the Creole and Jazz, and that was in 2012. And the next one was 2014. And between those times, I played around for popular dance band called Swinging Stars, or WCK, and there was a few international African artists. Canvi Adams, that's the Carry My Load lady. You will carry my load.
Look out!
Ata Buwafo is another one. The double guy, they call him. Everything a double, a double. So those guys.
A double.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so those were some international artists I did play with. I recorded for a bunch of other guys as well. With trumpet, of course, trumpet. 2012, I believe it was. I did was in the forefront with a band called Breve, Breve, in Dominica, and we did have the opportunity to play as a commemoration on World Creole Music Festival stage for the late Jeff Joseph. And he was one of he was, for those of you who don't know, Jeff Joseph was an iconic singer from Dominica that sang in Creole, French, and he was big in Guadeloupe, France, Martinique, with a band named Gramax. So we did have the opportunity to play a tribute to him in 2012, and that was one of the highlighted moments of my playing career. So
all right, so let's cue up your first song, and the one that Unana. Onana, right? I like that one. I really like that one a lot. Tell us give us a little bit of background on it before we pull it up. We play it.
Okay, Onana was my first ever single. I started writing it a while back and finished it in 2012, 2020. It's in 12. So the background of that song is, I was going through some life experiences, and not just me, a few other buddies of mine and family members. So I kind of collaborated that song into one mesh, I guess, and tried to make it to a song where it's relatable, and anybody that listens to it and listens to the lyrics could also hear the story in the song. So I wrote the song. And whenever I write, I try to write in a way that it's a story. Like you could follow every line, every verse. You could say, oh, okay, like you could follow the story. And also in the singing part of it, I try to relay like the emotion. So you would hear like some places where I would scream, like not scream like yell, but scream so you could feel that emotion. That's where I wanted that. So once you cue it up, you'll see, and then we could talk a little more about it.
All right, let's do that. Let's play the first piece, song, "Oh Na Na," and we'll come back. And Derek is he's the music composer of the group, so he's we'll get his feedback. We'll be back. All right.
Na 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 yeah. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 whoa whoa. Whoa. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 na. No other love so strong. Never thought it'd come and go. Our feelings grew stronger and stronger. I thought I knew where I belong. It is a difficult thing to see how life could be unfair. The struggles and strife, the problems in life make it seem like you don't care. This burden's too heavy. I'm losing my mind. Na 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 yeah. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 whoa whoa. Whoa. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 na. 5 years going strong. Little problems come and go. This 360 turn destroyed everything that we were working on. My airing from this silence, my emotions run so deep. Only Jah can give me this guidance, cause this feeling's not good for me. One day I know I will rise, cause I trust in the Almighty. Oh Jah, help me, na na yeah. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 whoa whoa. Whoa. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 na. Na 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 yeah. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 whoa whoa. Whoa. Oh na 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 yeah. Na na yeah. Oh na 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 na.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Nice, man.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, no,
So D, what do you think? What do you think, D? What do you think?
Yo,
D?
man, I was humming and singing and bobbing my head.
You like that one?
That's nice, man. A
Yeah, man. and I
smooth
was
rhythm.
comments. You saw the comments coming in down there?
No. Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
did see them popping up. Yeah, I saw them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks. Yeah.
So,
You got a proud mama. She's like,
Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
she pop up.
that's my son. Look at
That's
you.
my son.
That's my son.
Yep.
Oh,
I love that.
The next song you're gonna see is all about the mothers, man. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
That's great.
Yeah,
So D, you
Yeah.
know, you've been a radio personality, VJ.
Yeah.
You compose music. I mean, this is a young brother, local brother from St. Croix, born in Dominica.
Yeah.
You know, from as a kid, you know, and he's doing that doing that Creole cruising thing going on. So, you got the accent thing going on. So what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think, Patrice and D?
Listen, man, this is the music that should be on the radio. You understand? The reason that I don't listen to the radio most of the time is because it never plays what's really good. It may play what's hot, but what's hot isn't always what's good. You dig? And that's good. I love that, man. I mean, it's smooth, it's relaxing, it tells stories, it's rhythmic. I mean, it fills you. Music is supposed to fill you and inspire you and make you just feel a certain way. It's supposed to just, get inside your mind, and it did that to me, man. You should be grooving to it. And I'm grooving the whole time. I'm like, oh, nah. I'm trying to figure out how I can go to get the lyrics.com and see if I can move the lyrics so I can be singing when I come back.
I love
appreciate that.
It's got a nice vibe, man. It's like a really nice, chill, relaxed vibe, just so positive. I just felt like I was on the beach. I had my little drink. I was feeling nice.
Man.
And listen, I hear the Graham tones in there. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot. It's real hot.
Oh wow! Wait, Big E, did you hear what you just said?
I heard it.
Did you hear what you just
it's
said?
It's registered in here.
Yeah.
It must be that. It must be that female thing. That Graham thing. You're picking all that up.
I appreciate that, guys. That means a lot. A lot of work went into. Sometimes people don't realize how much work go into making one song.
Mm-hmm.
So it's. I'm happy to have that feedback from y'all. And I always say to myself when I'm asked, what do I expect, or what am I trying to do with my music, and my answer, and from my heart, will always be, if I could just reach the heart of one person, I feel accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
So just the feedback gives me gives me goosebumps, man. Like I can't believe that the time and the emotion and all of that was put into music, and then you could actually feel it. Because remember when I spoke a while ago, I said there will be some parts in the song where I'll be like screaming, you will feel like I'm losing my mind. That's the emotion I wanted to reach people. So if you could feel that, then you can vibe with me.
The thing about the song, even though the emotion that you were clearly, I understood that,
right,
but the way the song is put together,
right,
you don't feel the pain. You feel the aftermath of the pain, the joy on the other side of the pain.
Right.
And that's what I took from it. When I listened to it, I got the vibe of what the stories that were being told, but because it's so melodic, right, you feel the calm.
That's a big word. That's a big word.
Man, you better know it, man. You better know it. Ask Webster about me.
Listen, Patrice,
that's great, man.
He's getting deep. He got deep. He got real deep.
we now have telepathy. We could read that language,
Yeah.
I want to know, how did you come up with the lyrics? Did you write? Was it melody first, or did you already have the lyrics and you tried to find the right melody to match the lyrics, or how did that work? What's the journey of that song?
Well, that song actually started with the music first. So my producer and I, it's a buddy of mine. We went to school together. He is actually one of the other guys I told you that went Berkeley with me, and two of us got accepted. It was me and him. So he's actually in the room right now, but he's just chilling. Oh, that's him. That's him right there. He just commented Big E to the world. That's him. That's my producer.
Cool.
And he came to me with the music, and from the first time I heard it, I just sat back and I was like, oh, na, 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 yeah. And he was like, dude, that's it. That's it. So developing the theme of the song, oh, na, 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 na is just words. But developing the theme of the song, I wanted to put life experiences, as I said earlier, of multiple people into one song. So I already had an idea of what I wrote from before, and when he brought that music to me, it just gravitated my mind to there, you know. So the journey of that song did not even like, well, now I could say it didn't start with the music alone, because I started writing just words a while back, but the melody and the continuation of it started after I got the music from him.
Wow.
Wow. You
Yeah.
know, this show, The Muse, is seen throughout the U.S., throughout the entire Caribbean and South America, Guyana, and Suriname. And one of the big countdown shows on Tempo is the Cross Caribbean Countdown.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we bring in this platform is for the most recognized recording artists to the guy that has no name, no up and coming. And so when I listen to your music, especially today,
Right.
a lot of the, you know, I'm old school when it comes to music, and the lyrics today, what I'm hearing from a lot of these young artists, I got to tell you, man, it's, I don't know, man.
It's pretty
It's
abysmal.
hard to listen. It's hard to listen to, man. And
know.
what I don't like is, for me, my biggest pet peeve for a lot of the young artists is how they disrespect women. That's
Yeah.
the part I don't understand. I don't understand how women are actually grooving to lyrics that's like dissing them.
Listen to them, yeah.
Just talking to
Listen.
them like nothing.
Listen, if you hit your thumb long enough with a hammer, you stop feeling the pain of being hit with the hammer. And so,
Ooh.
and
That's
so when
deep.
you
That's deep.
have these artists that keep making this music that is disrespectful, and you play it with this, the beats are killer. I can't even knock
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Them
Right.
trap beats, boy. I had to catch myself. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. But when you put that serious hardcore beat to some of the most disrespectful and painful lyrics, you become numb to it. And the next thing you know,
Numb?
you in the
Wait a minute.
club,
Come on, man.
man.
Numb. You know, Patrice, you're the
Numb.
female you're the female in the room here.
Am
I want to
lying,
hear your
Patrice?
I want to hear your perspective. I mean, do you guys talk amongst yourself about the stuff that you guys are hearing in today's music coming from some of these young artists?
I think you become desensitized, just like being numb is the same thing. Is like, you know, it becomes accepted, sort of. It's on the radio, it's on mainstream. It's like nothing nowadays. You know, some people won't stand for it, but of course, the majority of the population, they're buying the music, so it's gonna stay out there. So I think people just become. It's like the news. You just become desensitized to all the stuff that you're hearing. So. That's why we need more music like Big E, because you know it's definitely positive. It's like anybody could listen to it. You could groove. The message is there, so you know you have to keep doing what you're doing, because we need to push out the negative with more positive.
We need you, Big E. We need you.
You know, it's funny. We're on this.
Wait a minute.
topic.
Wait, are you Big E reincarnated? Are you Big E? I couldn't resist that one, man.
You've been waiting on this joke.
What is? Yeah, he could have.
Wait,
let's make this
I'm
joke.
emoji. I'm like this, the emoji.
That emoji.
It's good that we're on this topic though, talking about music and how the women feel about music, because in my new EP I have a song called Miss Lady, and it's talking about, you know, appreciating women, basically, you know. So it's something to listen to, man. And as I said, I don't know if I said it on air, but the music is being distributed to all the digital outlets right now. So that song and the rest will be available to be listened digitally and shared and all of that stuff real soon, you know. So it's something, man. And it's how I try to write my music and go through the emotions, and so I try to pen the way how I see things are going on and try to make it relatable to people. So you could say, oh yeah, this is what's happening, you know. And then there's a few other songs in there as well. Just as the title of my EP said, Hard Times, there's a song that speak about what we're going through now as people, in as humans, it's through a hard time. We're going through hard times, and you'll see through the EP again how that is being portrayed again.
So as an artist, right? As an artist, what's your favorite genre? I mean, can you do like crossovers in terms of genre? And who's your most influential artist in that has really influenced you and you've kind of looked up to as a role model? I mean, because right now we have Gramps Morgan, we're taking Biggie reincarnated. I mean, you got a couple of things going on here. So I mean, who's been your influencer?
Well, I fell in love with how Bob Marley, believe it or not, I fell in love with how Bob Marley sound, like his tone, how he vibes with people, and most importantly, how his songs relate to everybody. So
Yes.
I use that as one of my foundations as when I write my music, to follow that pattern, to stay in the roots, to be more grammatically correct, I guess. Stay roots, So Bob Marley is roots, and if we follow his style, his his lyrics, and how he's able to reach not just one type of people. I mean, his music are in movies and all kind of stuff, and it's not just for. I mean, you don't have to be speaking English to hum to it, So I try to use that as one of the foundations of how I write my music, how I emphasize certain words and things like that, and just he's passed away, but he still lives, and that's who was one of my foundations for when I started writing music. I like how he does his stuff, so I follow him.
Fantastic. All right. Well, we have one more song for you to be played on the show.
Yep.
And before we go to the next song, now I've seen you perform live. You can do a little something. You prepared to do a little something, harmonize a little something for us on the show, like an impromptu kind of thing?
Well, how about I give you just a little piece of that song that I was talking about, Miss Lady, so that we could, talk about, just empowering women and appreciating them. So,
go ahead.
I'm loving how you look, Miss Lady. You bring out the best in me, yes. No matter what your shape and size, you're beautiful. Just lift up your head, my darling, and rise like the sun in the morning. You are all I need. So lift your head, Miss Lady.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
We still
Wait a
raising
minute.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful.
That's what's
Thank you.
Biggie, I want to
Thank you,
thank you so much. We thank you so much for a heartfelt, warm welcome to the program. We really appreciate taking some time with us and showcasing, dropping your project on the Muse. Looking forward to hearing more and learning more about the progress of your work. And we're going to go out with this next song, the final piece. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that, as I said earlier, the next song is called Mama Empress.
Okay.
And that song was written back in high school, and I repenned the words to bring it back in our time now. And it was actually written for my mom, my grandmother, anybody that had been a mother figure to me. And my mom and my grandmother was really was my rocks, So especially my mom, she has been there for me, and I wrote that song. So she is my Mama Empress, So I wrote that song for her, and it's relatable to everybody, to all mothers. Even if your mom has passed away, you could still feel you'll still feel the song, So again, that song is Mama Empress, and I hope you all like it. We'll probably talk about it some more.
All right, think about it, man. Thank you so much. We're gonna go out with Biggie and his final selection here in the program. This one is called Mama Empress. And when we come back after that, we're going to hear from our man, Lando, to hear what he has to say and keeping it real. Actually, he's talking about an interesting topic about what should happen with that stimulus check. I mean, you can't miss this one. I'll be right back. All right.
Bringing this one out to all the mothers, especially my mother. I love you, mama. All those years you cared for me, it was not easy. So I'm giving you thanks right here through this melody. Mama, thank you for making me the man I'd be. I pray to the Father that you will always be with me. What an empress he gave us to keep for all my life. What an empress he gave me for everyone to see. In difficult times I'll say you were there for me. When I walked or cried and went my way. Mama, I do love you. The difficult times, the sleepless nights, I depended on you. I know you never let me down. You were there for me. Mama, oh, mama, thank you. Mama, oh, mama, thank you, mama. What an empress he gave us to keep for all my life. What an empress he gave me for everyone to see. In difficult times I'll say you were there for me. When I walked or cried and went my way. What an empress he gave us. What an empress he gave me. In difficult times I'll say you were there for me. When I walked or cried and went my way. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. My mama.
Everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star in real life. So whenever you see me, get real hype. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Keeping It Real. I'm Lando, and everybody know me. On Keeping It Real, we answer real questions from real people and hope that our answers don't get your ass whipped. Lady Lando, y'all can see how fine she is. Y'all will be jealous. Lady Lando, what's today's question?
Should a baby mama share her stimulus check with the father of the kids?
I need my stimulus check, yeah. I need my stimulus check, yeah. I need my stimulus check, yeah. What? I need my stimulus check, yeah.
Okay.
I need my stimulus. Should a baby mama share her stimulus check with the father of the kid? Well, I'm going to have to go ahead and say no. And here's why. First of all, what he doing that he ain't get no stimulus check? That's question number one. Now, if he ain't got no stimulus check, that means he ain't been stimulating the economy. And she probably need to check his ass to make sure that he get his butt out there and work. You don't get no stimulus check if you ain't putting in. That's like people that smoke marijuana.
Why don't you just give me a little bit for my cataract? You didn't put in on this, man.
You cannot have a puff if your ass didn't put no money in it. I'm sorry. It just don't work like that. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to get yourself a stimulus check, then you probably need to get yourself a stimulus job. You understand what I'm saying? You need to get on out there. You need to work. You need to hustle, get your thing on. And then on top of all of that, if you got children with this here work, why do you want to take money out your children? Understand me? Why do you want to take money out your children? If that stimulus check, then first of all, everybody's suffering from this whole coronavirus thing. The whole coronavirus thing has been going on for a year. Everybody's money been funny. You know, the last administration didn't really want to really pay out. So people have been struggling trying to get their rent paid, trying to pay their car note, trying to go to the grocery store, trying to get their hair, trying to get, all the necessities that they need for their family. You understand what I'm saying? So this here stimulus check is for getting yourself back on your feet. It ain't really for y'all to be going out shopping. So what's she sharing it with you for anyway? You understand what I'm saying? So no, I don't think that she needs to share her stimulus check with the baby daddy. Baby daddy needs to find another way to get his hands on some money. This ain't income tax. Income tax, that's a totally different animal. That's totally different animal. That's totally, you might want to share that. He did pump you up. Pump you up with them babies. So y'all might want to go ahead and divvy up that whole tax return check. Stimulus is altogether different. That's altogether different. So that's all I got on that. The answer is no. No. Wait a minute, Lady Lando looking. What's wrong, Lady Lando? What's wrong? Okay, all right. Lady Lando looking at me. She said, wait a minute, how he get his hands on the tax return and not stimulus? But they're two totally different animals. You know, that's been some old school player stuff right there for the long. Brothers be waiting on tax returns to come in so that he can get his hands on her money. Gotta get them rims on that Escalade. But you're not doing it in stimulus. All right, that's all I got, y'all. My name is Lando. Everybody know me. All right? Just keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next episode. All right, later. Everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star in real life. So I need my stimulus check, yeah. I need my stimulus check, yeah. Run me my money. What's going on? And wait, what's your name?
Don't call me Affleck, man. Don't call me Affleck. Don't call me Affleck.
But now I am. I wasn't gonna call you Affleck, but that sounds good.
You giving yourself nicknames, Tony.
No, he was about to call me Affleck.
I was gonna call you Affleck
last week. So
Lando.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, listen, man, Lando Lake. So what's your week has been like, man?
Don't use my whole government name. I don't know who's watching this.
But wait a minute.
Yeah,
You're the one that brought up the federal government stimulus check. So you went there, bro. You went there.
Yeah, but they ain't got my whole name. They got my whole name.
Wait a minute. So what's the wait? So in the stimulus package, right? According to the stimulus, right?
Yes.
That an individual will get $1,400, right? An individual eligible, right?
Yes.
Or a couple will get $2,800, right?
Yes.
But a family gets $5,600. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
What's wrong with sharing the wealth? What's wrong with getting some of that stimulus check to the baby's dad?
And what part in that clause did you say anything about a baby daddy? You said family. You said individual. You ain't said nothing about baby daddy. That's not it. That's not part of the clause right there, man. Baby daddy is not part. Listen, if you part of the family, then you husband. You understand what I'm saying? You husband, fiance. But if you baby daddy,
but he helped them. Wait a minute. Lando, he helped to make the kids. I mean, come on. Without him, there'd be no kids.
Listen, that's what income tax for. You get your fair share of income tax
But this stimulus, oh no. You don't, we don't divvy up the stimulus with the baby daddy. Nah, no, that just ain't gonna fly, man. That ain't gonna fly, man. That don't happen. Baby daddy clause is not involved in stimulus. It just don't work like that. I'm sorry.
But wait, I like that piece when you said, in order to get a stimulus check, you got to stimulate the economy. That's a good one. That's an original one. I like that.
Yeah. Well, if you listen. Now, if you ain't got no job and you ain't had no job and you don't intend to have no job, how you really deserve a stimulus check? You understand what I'm saying? Even a fraction of it, you shouldn't get it. It shouldn't even belong to you. You shouldn't even be able to put stimuli in your vocabulary.
Wait. What's going on back there? You got a movie coming out?
Now, look here. Now, Patrice. Now, I can't be letting all my cats out the bag, but hold on. I'm going to slide over so y'all can see. Hold on. Let me get out the way. Hold on. Let me let y'all see. What did I say?
Ooh, Orlando. That's clever.
What they know about that? What y'all know? Look at that physique. Oh, yeah. Listen. They ain't ready for Atlanta. Atlanta ain't ready for Atlanta. Not at all.
Oh, man. So did you get your stimulus check yet?
Man, no. Look here. No, I don't even want to talk about it, man. I've been waiting on that stimulus check. I didn't get the last one. I got 7 jobs. You understand me? 7 of them. I ain't got a stimulus check yet.
And with seven jobs, you're stimulating the economy, for sure.
I'm stimulating something, all right. I ain't going to say it's the economy, but something is getting stimulated on my back. That's all I'm going to say.
So listen, man. So your thing is, right, if the baby daddy is paying child support, right?
Mm-hmm,
isn't that like an exception? I mean, if he's doing his part, right, he's paying child support, shouldn't he still be considered part of, sharing in the stimulus, the family stimulus?
You can be a part of the family. You can get some ideas, or you can get officer suggestions on how the child support can be spent. You can even get part of the income tax because you did help make the babies. I get that, okay? But the stimulus, that's off limits, man. That's off limits to baby daddies, man. Baby daddies can't have everything. They can't have everything, man. You understand what I'm saying? You just certain stuff. You just can't do it. I don't agree with it. Now, I will say that it is up to the baby mama. Now, if she want to give up part of her money, you got about 9, 10 kids. That's like $1,400, $14,000. So I don't even know how to do math on that. She might be willing to give him about $50, $60 or something, get some gas, put in his pickup truck. But that's
Lando. So the last go around, right? There was the stimulus check, right?
Yeah.
And then people were pretty much getting stimulus money, but they were also getting $600 unemployment check.
Yeah,
and people didn't want to go back to work.
I don't blame
them. So I mean, they're not getting $600 this time, but
no.
Talking about a deal.
Can you blame anybody? You know how much the average McDonald's service worker make? They don't make no money, man. You get $600 on top of $300 every week. What's your incentive to go back to work? I would be at home like Dexter in the laboratory trying to invent my own coronavirus. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be releasing stuff in the atmosphere every chance I get.
Hey, I have a question for you, Lando. Are you getting the COVID vaccine? Are you gonna get that?
I'm sorry. Are you breaking up? Are you
gonna get the COVID vaccine?
I'm sorry. I thought you said I can't. Something about a magazine. What'd you say now? You breaking up? Am I on the cover of a magazine?
Don't be getting fresh on me now.
Listen. Lando don't inject nothing in his body. Look at this physique. Does this look like something that I'm just gonna let people just poke on? Look at this. Let me stand up. Let me show you this. Hold on. Look at all this glory. Even if they did give me the vaccine, you know how long it'll take to get to my immune system?
Okay, what if in order to get the stimulus check, you got to get a vaccine?
Well,
I like that. Patricia, I like that.
I guess I'm going to be broke. I'm guessing I already got 7 jobs. I got 7 jobs. What they going to do to me? What they gonna do to me? Man, listen. If $1,400 break Lando done something wrong in life. You understand what I'm saying? I got a couple of little Landos, so it might add up to about $3,200. But if that's gonna break Lando, man, y'all keep that Vaseline check, that Vaseline in y'all. You're not putting that in me, man. I don't know if you little containers, man. No.
So wait. So are you saying, Lando, that if part of the stimulus check was tied into getting vaccinated, you're saying that you totally won't, you're not going to do it?
Let me get close to the microphone. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I told you before. It ain't that I don't trust the vaccine. I don't trust white people. That's all I'm saying. I don't trust white people. And that's who making the vaccine. Name 3 black people. Wait, black people that made the vaccine.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you're racist? Are you
telling me chance I get? No, I'm just playing. I'm not racist. I'm a realist. Okay, I'm a realist. Asshole.
What's the difference between a racist and a realist?
A racist has a problem with people based upon the color of their skin. A realist just call it as they see it. I call it as I see it. I don't trust them. I got some white friends, they cool, and they know I don't trust them, though. They don't know I don't get out of my car, leave my car running with the keys in it. I don't trust them. No, I don't go to their house. If they have potluck, I don't eat at their house. They know I eat before I come.
Disclaimer, the views and expressions of Lando Lakes.
The crazy land, exactly. Exactly.
Let me say this. Let me go on and apologize to anybody white that's watching right now. I do not dislike white people. I actually like white people. Sometimes y'all just hard to trust. It's just your history. It's just when you look at the history of white folks in America, it's just different. It ain't the same history as ours. We don't have the same type of history. You understand what I'm saying? So I have a little bit of a difficult time having a little bit of trust. Especially when you inject me with something.
But how could you say you're racist, but you have white friends? I don't understand.
No. Whoa. I ain't say I was racist. I said I'm realist. I'm realist. That's why I got white friends, because I'm real. That's the name of my show. That's the name of the show. Asthma is keeping it real. I keep it real. That's why people like me, because I tell the truth. I ain't got nothing against nobody, but I tell them the truth. That's the only way Lando knows how to exist in this time and space.
Listen, Lando.
Yeah.
The vaccine is supposed to be able to help you so that you don't die from COVID.
Anyway.
But you don't want to die now.
I ain't in no hurry.
Especially with that cigarette. Especially if you don't put that cigarette down.
I told you either the cigarette or the blah blah. Now, which one you want? Man? This don't even work. This ain't even no real cigarette. It looks like
so if you had to choose, between your cigarette and you, maybe I don't even think you're really smoking cigarette. I think you're smoking something else in that thing.
No.
Between the cigarette and your gun.
You saw the clip earlier, right? You saw Chris Wallen. It's legal now, so don't worry.
So Lando, if you had to sacrifice what you're smoking and your gun, which one you giving up?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. Hold on, now let me think about that. You got some of that German music. So if I got to give up the cigarette or the blam blah, I'm gonna have to give up the cigarette. I'm gonna have to, because this call for help. Because I talk too much trash to not be able to get somebody over there to help me when folks start swinging on me. You understand what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, Lando can fight. You understand what I'm saying? No, I ain't no chump. I grew up on the north side of St. Louis. I know how to handle myself. But just because I want to, just because I know how to, don't mean I want to. Let me clarify that. I just want to make that clear. Okay, all right.
Well, Lando, we got to go, man. It's real. It's always real hanging out with you. But we got to go when you got to go, man.
Thanks for time. I'm so glad we had this time together.
And Big E. Don't be trying to think you Big E now.
Hey, that brother can sing. I like his music.
His music.
Yeah, hey, Big E, if you watching and you need a bodyguard, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm right here with you.
All right, folks. That was Keeping It Real with Lando and Patrice, of course, and Anthony Weeks on the Muse. Until next week, we'll talk soon.
Peace out.
Peace.
I used to watch BET, MTV, VH1, now I watch Tempo. Soca, Calypso, Reggae Dance Hall. Don't stall, better get tuned in to the tempo. Don't have cable, they got an app. Go to your app store, download that. Whether it's tourism, cuisine, or the social scenes, if it ain't Tempo, it's a rap. Who got the Caribbean views? Tempo. Mr. Latest in Caribbean news? Tempo. You tryna cook Caribbean food? Tempo. You know they got the music videos too. Tempo. Who got the Caribbean views? Tempo. Mr. Latest in Caribbean news? Tempo. You tryna cook Caribbean food? Tempo. You know they got the music videos too. Tempo.